You are standing in the discount aisle of a grocery store with $38 left in your bank account and 7 days remaining until your next paycheck. That tiny amount is all that remains from a full month of hard labor. Every morning you wake up early, walk to a warehouse, and lift heavy boxes until your legs ache and your back is tight. Yet after all that exertion, your salary barely covers basic living expenses. You joke with coworkers that you are not working for money anymore, but simply working for food. Deep down, nobody finds it funny because it is the exact reality you live every single month. The real trap is not just the size of your paycheck, but what happens the moment it lands in your account. The evening after payday, your phone starts ringing. Friends invite you out, reminding you that life is short and that you deserve to enjoy yourself. Without thinking twice, you join them at expensive bars, order overpriced meals, and buy things you do not need just to prove that you are doing fine. In a single night, you blow through a huge portion of your earnings just to maintain the appearance of success. A week later, the temporary high disappears, your account is empty, and you are back to counting down the days until the next payday. Everything changes the evening you witness a family being evicted on your street. The landlord stands outside yelling, while a frightened tenant lowers his head, begging for more time. The landlord shouts back that the man works every day, but never plans. Those words land like a heavy weight. You work, but you never plan. Terrified that you might end up in that exact spot, you decide to make a drastic change. The next morning, you walk into a public library and pick up a book on personal finance. One sentence stops you completely. A small paycheck is not your primary problem. The absence of a plan is. You decide to stop performing for other people and start measuring purchases in terms of hours worked instead of dollars spent. An $80 pair of shoes is no longer just a price tag. It represents an entire shift of lifting heavy boxes on your feet. You start writing down every expense in a notebook, dividing your paycheck into needs, savings, and an emergency fund. Even saving $20 a week feels small at first, but consistency completely changes your financial reality. When friends call you out, you politely decline, knowing that your future matters far more than a single weekend of fun. Over time, that simple habit of quiet discipline turns into genuine security. You reach the end of the month with money remaining in your account, sleeping peacefully because tomorrow's bills are already handled. Years later, those modest savings become the foundation for real financial freedom and new opportunities. Building wealth was never about earning millions overnight. It was always about taking total control of what you already have. A paycheck can feed you for a month, but wisdom and a simple plan will provide for a lifetime. When your next paycheck lands, will it vanish or will it become the beginning of a different future? The choice is entirely yours to make, starting right now.